Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Hit that like and subscribe, and we're going to get right into the news. Ripple vs. SEC appeal will be announced this week if it happens, stated by the pro XRP lawyer. So legal titans are sharing their predictions in the XRP/Ripple case. But I guess, Attorney Jeremy Hogan has given his input on that, and so has Attorney John Deaton. But I think, there's just so much information coming out. It's really hard to say. But earlier this morning, there was a fake SEC posting. It was pretty clear that it was fake, so we really just didn't even... there's going to be time to time that we're all going to be fooled and tricked by something, and it'll look legitimate. It'll be a legitimate news source, but this one was just clearly fake, and it was just like a post that somebody started sharing. It happens. It can happen to the best of us, anyone, and I think that was really cool that even Attorney Hogan had mentioned, it can happen to the best of us, and it does. From time to time, things get in, especially if it's an article and you're breezing through and you're spending hours of research. Something might slip through that you didn't absolutely catch 100%. But again, if it's from an article, 99% of the time, give it a few months and it's going to be true. It's only the obvious fake stuff that somebody goes in with Photoshop. Those can tend to be a little bit silly from time to time. But people are estimating possibly September that Ripple judgment finds clearance. And then you have Eleanor Tourette from Fox News releasing the statement saying that Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse will have most likely a jury trial on their connection to this. So a lot of people are talking about that could possibly be delayed like an additional other 2 years, and that's where the 2 years that Ripple had lost with all of this being tied up in the lawsuit is where they're going to gain it back. So I think everyone knows literally today, this very second, probably if they wanted to before this show was even over, they could go live and we would see massive mind-blowing increases if they wanted to. I think, again, we will once the manipulation ends, and whatever that little spark is that lights the fire, that's, catches the flame, so to speak, then I think that's going to be fun to sit back and watch. That's kind of where, as they're saying, grab a box of popcorn and enjoy the show. We're just waiting to see which one of these sparks is going to ignite the flame. But pundit highlights possibility of XRP price at 1,800 as Ripple enters the 1 quadrillion derivatives market, and they're stating, the low end I saw was around 600 trillion and then averaging around the quadrillion mark, but this was stated to be more accurately around 1.2 quadrillion, so that's pretty significant. And I think, I'm not sure why I cannot locate this Brad video. I believe I shared, or at least I did privately to a few of you investors that we kind of discussed privately the information where Brad Garlinghouse goes into the statement of, going into the cross-border and the derivatives. But then there were still an additional 7 other markets or industries, however you want to label those, in finance that they were getting into. And I think that's pretty massive. One of them alone would send XRP to 4 digits. So, man, it's interesting to see where this goes. But I think most of us at the 3 to 4 digits have already seen life-changing success. Also, John Deaton on Judge Torres' ruling in the Ripple vs. SEC will not be reversed. So, deeming Ripple's institutional sales as investment contracts, but excluding programmatic sales from securities. So, legal expert John Deaton believes Torres' decision won't be overturned on appeal. And I would agree with that as well. We've gotten into that a few times over this year, random different months, every other month, something like that has come up where it's shown SEC on appeal does worse than the initial case. So I wouldn't expect anything further if it does go into that, but I believe we're good to go. XRP has full clarity right now. It is not a security. Hashtag not a security. So XRP makes over 1 million transaction daily, and here's why it matters. So both the XRP network and the Ethereum network are among the most used crypto networks, considering the daily number of transactions being carried out in Ripple's public ledger and Ethereum's blockchain, a metric that reflects the demand for their technologies. On August 8, which was yesterday, data retrieved by Finbold from BitInfo charts shows that there were close to 1.28 million daily transactions on the XRP ledger, as opposed to 1.09 million for Ethereum. And major news that we were waiting for yesterday and hoping we weren't going to be disappointed as the previous post of excited to discuss XRP tomorrow. Similar post before was like a 2% staking. But Gemini actually came through on their excitement, and we would agree here on this channel in our family that Gemini listing XRP and from the Ripple network. I keep wanting to say Ripples, but again, it was renamed XRP, stating it's a win for the crypto exchange of the Winklevoss trends. And that's pretty cool because I can't remember before the shutdown. I think Gemini was still one of the few that we were actually trying to get to carry XRP. So it's interesting that they chose not to when it was hot, but now that it's all has legal clarity, stating from Judge the Honorable Annalisa Torres, that Gemini is actually coming back as one of the first to list XRP. And guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But as always, before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. Much love, and we'll catch you in the next one.